Okay. This is What If Deku was Green Lantern Part 1. So before we start, I want to say something. In this What If, the DC universe is not like... The DC universe is not going to cross over with My Hero. So, in this one, there are going to be other Lantern Corps. There's only going to be 7. So, life and death, like the white and black Lantern Corps, there's not going to be a thing. No. And also in this one, things are going to change. You'll see. But there's not going to be a core. It's only going to be one ring for every core. And it's going to be My Hero characters getting in the ring. That's how it works. Okay? So, let's start this. What if Deku was the Green Lantern? Part 1. So, we start off in middle school. Okay? We start the anime. Basically, in the middle school. Deku's writing his notebook. Writing about heroes and villains, like the quirks, so like their advantages and their weaknesses, like canon. Okay. Teacher walks in and basically says, "All of you have submitted your career forms," and he just threw the paper in the air, being like, "I know all y'all want to be heroes and stuff, right?" And the teacher said, "Okay, everyone, calm down, Everyone using their quirks, showing off, like they're going wild, right?" Teacher tells him, calm down, and he says, there are actually 2 students from our class trying to go to UA. We got 2 students from our school trying to go to UA. And Bakugo hears 2, and you can, people in the room that's next to him can, feel the energy emitting from him. And they can just tell he's about to go off. So, when the teacher says, a student's going, I don't know how to say Bakugo's name. I think I could have sworn it was Bakugo Katsuki. But apparently it's Katsuki Bakugo. Okay. He says, students going are Katsuki Bakugo. I hate that. I don't like saying that. I'm used to saying Bakugo Katsuki, but okay. I think it's because that's the Japan way of saying it. I think in Japan, right? I don't know, this for animes at least. The last name is first. For the sub, instead of dub, in Japanese, they do last names first, then the first names. So I don't know if that's an actual thing that happens in Japan or not. No, I'm just not doing that, so I'm sticking to what I know or what feels good for me. So sorry if I'm getting his name wrong. He says, Bakugo Katsuki and Izuku Midori are trying to go to UA. Bakugo hears that Deku's trying to go to UA, and he just goes off. He starts talking about how Deku is useless, how dare he try, and defy him and stuff. He's just going off. So Bakugo, the teacher tell Bakugo, calm down, sit down before you get sent to the office. He calms down. He's still pissed. He's still mad. So at the end of the class, right, Deku's packing up. Bakugo and his henchmen go over Deku's desk, and Bakugo swipes Deku's book from him before he put it in his backpack, and he starts flipping through it. And he sees Deku is studying heroes and quirks and stuff. And Bakugo's talking about how the book is pretty useless since you're never going to be a hero. And Deku tells Bakugo that he is going to be a hero. He's going to be a hero someday. And he might even be the number 1. He's just really hopeful. He's really... No, I can't say hopeful. Let's say he is really... I can't speak. He has a lot of confidence in trying to be a hero. He got a lot of will in being a hero. So Bakugo hears Deku might be the first number 1. Bakugo just blows up the book, blows out the window, and basically says, "There's any chance of you being the number 1 hero? Because that's never going to happen, you quirkless loser." He's just talking crap. And him and his henchmen just leave laughing. Deku just gets up takes his stuff and just goes outside, takes the book from the like fish thing, like the water, and yeah. So Deku is walking under the tunnel. He's still like he's not letting Bakugo affect him. He still want to be a hero, and he's walking, and that's when he notices a green ring floating down from like oh my god, my thing opened. Hold up, I'm back again. So that's when he notices a green ring floating down, and it says, "Azuka Midoriya of Earth, you have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps." Green Lantern Corps. Okay. I don't know how to fully say. I think that's how you say it, but I think you have. I don't know if they say. I don't know. Okay, if I'm getting it wrong, I'm sorry. But yeah, so he accepts out of curiosity, right? And like in this one, right, there's no core that's not gonna whisk him off their training. No, let's say the ring have like a built-in like teaching mode. It's like it starts teaching him about what like the powers and abilities he has, and starts teaching about all the abilities he can have. But the ring is teaching him and basically telling him that there are 7 other cores. Now, before you say anything in the comments, no, listen. I know there's 9. You got will, fear, greed, hope. You got indigo, you got pink, aka love. God dang it, hold up. Will, rage, fear, hope, pink, indigo, greed. Yeah, basically the only thing I'm subtracting is the black and white lanterns. That's not going to be a thing. No, it's not a thing in this universe. I'm sorry, no. Because there is no blackest night. There is no brightest day. None of that. No, it's gone. Square. Done. Okay, so before you say anything in the comments, just know DC is not crossing over with it. So the core doesn't really exist. It's just one. It's like I will have other lantern cores in this what if. But there's only gonna be one person from the My Hero universe. There's gonna be one ring and one person from My Hero. Like there's gonna be one lantern for that core. It is only from the My Hero universe. So don't ask me, hey, can you bring so and so from DC into this? Or hey, can you do this from this? Like no, that's not gonna happen. This one. That's the story. So the ring is teaching him how he can make constructs and teaching him how, like, the constructs are determined by your focus and your will. If your will is weak, your construct is weak. If your will is high and your focus is high, your construct is basically impenetrable. Also, there is not going to be no yellow impunity. Okay, the whole thing where they can't break yellow. That's not going to be a thing. Because the Sinestro Core is a thing. That's not gonna happen, okay? Also, there's no Parallax or the whale or the bull from the rage. No, there's not gonna be none of that, okay? No. There is no avatars of the Green Lanterns, okay? Also, here's another thing. Deku's gonna be OP. Like every lantern, everyone that gets a lantern ring, they're gonna be OP. Because if you remember from Green Lantern, the reason why Larfleeze is such like the Lantern of Avarice, Greed, the reason why he's so strong because he's the only one in his Lantern Corps. He's the only there's only one Lantern. So he's taking energy purely from the Central Power Deck. He don't have to share it with nobody. So it's not. So he gets 100%. That's why you see in certain cases he goes past 100%. I think he goes like 1,000,000 in one comic. I think he gets like 1,000,000. So that's why Deku's gonna be OP in this one. Okay, back to the story. So also one more thing. There is no like lethal limit. No, like they can use Deku can use lethal force. Okay, I know in the comics, the only reason why lanterns were allowed to use lethal force was because of the Sinestro Court War. Like the Guardians realized, hey, that law is kind of stupid. Let them kill Sinestro Corps members. Okay, so that law doesn't really exist where they can't use lethal force. Want to make that clear? Now back to story. So that dude pretty much learned everything. Let's just say the ring does like a neural link with his brain. I'm making stuff up. And basically just gives him all the information like that. Now, as you find this out, the sludge villain pops out. And the sludge villain thinks, oh, that's a hero. And he tries to attack him and stuff. That just dodges and just like forms a construct of this little ball, right? And like encases the sludge villain in that ball and starts shrinking it. But he's not hurting him because he's sludge. But yeah. So he shrinks it, and it's anime logic. So he don't weigh like he normally would in real world. Because if you don't know, even if you shrink, you still have your weight. So yeah, back to the story. Deku like takes a note, takes like a notebook or something, like takes a notepad from his backpack, and basically says, "Tap on the sphere 2 times, and the sludge villain will be released from the prison." Now, he will be let's just say, Deku cut off his oxygen supply, so basically he's knocked out, and basically said the sludge villain will be knocked out for about 2 hours. Again, I'm just saying that because that if you don't lose if you lose oxygen, you only out for I think less than 5 minutes. If you're out for more, call 911, please. But yeah, back to the story. So Deku flies off, and let's say All Might gets there and it says, "I am here." Looks and sees a sludge villain in a little green ball, knocked out. He reads like the little notepad and it says, "Tap on the sphere 2 times to release him. He's knocked out for 2 hours." Like, All Might is confused, but he just takes the sludge villain, puts him in the pocket, and goes to the police station, releases him, they lock him up, done deal. Deku gets home, and he decides tomorrow he's gonna start training. So tomorrow, day after that, he goes to the beach and starts training with the ring. Now, he does have a lantern battery. He does have he has like a little lantern, little battery, and he charges it. And yeah, he charges every day. And I'm pretty sure in the comics, I don't know. I swear to God, I heard where it's they can make little portals to store their thing. I don't know. Let's just say in this, don't make fun of me because I don't remember anything. Okay, let's say he can summon his thing, right? So he hides it in his room and stuff. He just summons it, sends it back, just to charge it, right? Deku's training for 10 months, right? He's studying, doing all that. So when the UA comes, right? Let's say he can turn off the outfit and stuff, but still have the abilities. So he's wearing the green ring, just walking to school, right? Walking in, Bakugo sees him. Bakugo's surprised that he actually is trying to be a hero. So Bakugo says, basically he talks about how Deku's gonna fail. He's not gonna mount anything. Deku just tells him, "Wait and see." So Deku does the same as canon on the written portion, and time for the physical portion, the robots and stuff. So Deku basically is getting ready, and he notices that Ochako Like basically, he notices that Ochako is nervous, so he goes to try and walk over to her, and he feels someone touch his shoulder. He looks over and sees Ida. Ida says, "Do not disturb that woman over there." And Deku basically said, she's panicked, like she's nervous. Obviously, I'm trying to cheer her up, and Ida said, "Sure, sure." So Deku just breaks away from Ida's like grip on his shoulder and just tries walking away. Ida's trying to stop him. Deku just forms a little box around Ida so that he can't move. So Deku just leaves him there, and he's talking to Choco, cheering her up, and Ida can see she's looking more confident in herself. So Ida feels stupid. So okay. Let's say hmm, hmm. Ooh, okay, let's think. I gotta think real quick. Okay, I got it. So it starts. Deku releases Ida from the thing, and Deku just starts flying with the ring. He's destroying robots left and right. Let's say he takes a construct of like a hammer and starts just smashing robots left and right. And as I said, lethal force is enabled, so he's just going through wrecking robots. And that's when the zero pointer come out, and he's going to like try and fly away and stuff. And he sees Ochako is hurt and calling for help. So he flies over there, takes the rubble off her, and basically like flies her out there. And he just proceeds to destroy the zero point. Like he makes a giant box, and like he focuses and just crushes the zero pointer. Like he compacts into this little cube. So yeah, and it still has all the metal and stuff and circuitry in it. So like if they melt it down and make metal, they will have pretty much all the amount of molten metal they had to make the zero pointer. Like all of it's still intact. He just crushed it. Like that's how more like I think in like dumps when they crush cars, right? Like all the stuff still there. So like it's not the same density and everything to it. But yeah, Deku passes, gets first place. And the next day, he walks into 1A, okay? And he sees Aizawa sleep, so he's like, I would let him sleep and stuff. So, he notices Ida and Bakugo arguing, and he overhears how Ida says, "You are disrespecting the previous successors to this school, the previous classmates and stuff." And and Bakugo don't even care. Like Bakugo's basically saying, "How far is that stick up your ass?" Like they're going back and forth, back and forth. Deku walks and just sits down. Bakugo notices Deku and realizes that he actually made it in. And he didn't see Deku use his quirk, like not use quirk, use the ring. But he does notice he's wearing a new ring. So Bakugo don't say nothing to Deku. He doesn't go over there. He doesn't interact. So Ochako comes in and starts trying to thank Deku for saving her. Deku's like, "There's no problem," and stuff. They start talking a little bit, and that's when they hear a voice say, "You came here to you came here to be heroes, not to make friends. So shut up." And Deku looks over, sees that Zala's up. He's like, "Oh, we're going to teach her up." So Aizawa gets off sleeping bag and says, "Everyone go outside for a quirk assessment." Deku just gets up and go. Ochako tries to ask him about orientation, and Aizawa just said orientation is just a useless gimmick. It doesn't really help you. So everyone's outside. They start the quirk comprehension test. Deku was pretty much getting like first and second place on everything. Like grip strength, he got like second. The long jump, he got first since he can fly. A speed test first. Yeah, and this is Balto. And Bakugo noticing that Deku is flying and stuff. He's like, that loser hit his quirk and stuff. Like he's going off, being like Deku hit his quirk and stuff. So you get to the ball throw, and it's Izuku's turn to throw the ball. Izuku uses the ring. This one Bakugo pays attention. He uses the ring, and it forms like this little missile, like a little rocket, right? Deku puts the ball in there, angles it, and launches it, right? Let's say that let's say he gets infinity, because he can literally make it run forever. Like they see this little green thing go over them five times over. So I thought it was like, okay, infinity, bring it back. Like, and they asked Zuko, can you bring it back? And Zuko basically lets it fly over and like does the whole thing. I think it's spacecraft where it's like they detach the hole and he just falls down, got the little parachute, it's gliding down, it comes out, Deku hands the ball to Aizawa. Yeah, Deku got first place. Easy. Now let me see how long I got on this video. Oh no. Go back. Thank you. Okay. So I'll just end the video. So that was that. So that was what Deku was Green Lantern Part 1. Be sure to like. If you like, please like. Also, join my Discord server if you want to interact with me or anyone else in like our little congregation. And also, if you want to vote on what ifs too. Also, in the comments in the Discord server, let me know if y'all want to see me do a Mr. Negative. What if I noticed that some other YouTubers have done Mr. Negative, and someone recent, I forgot his name, he did a recent one and that got like over 10K views or something like that. So I don't want no one to think I'm copying nobody. I don't want to copy nobody. So let me know if y'all want to see it. If you do, thank you. That's the end of this video. Goodbye.